GTM Podcast 38 Blessing of Life Blessing 5 Having done meritorious deeds in the past Part 5 Considerations Part 1 Hello everyone. You are listening to GTM Podcast. So far we have covered how does the merit function in our mind, our lifestyle, social status, and also society. In this, we will continue how does it take the merit to give the effect. So let us continue. Speed of merit taking effect. All we have talked about are basically the principal forces. In fact, as with the dynamics of the karma, which we studied in the previous lesson, all are to some extent modified by supplementary factors or concomitants, especially with reference to the speed with which they give their fruits. The degree to which meritorious deeds will give their benefits in our lifestyle depend on four factors, which we call the four accomplishments or catalyzed. The accomplishments are the factors favorable to the ripening of good karma, just like the catalyst which facilitate a chemical reaction. There are four of these in all. 1. Catalytic circumstance, and means that you are born in a favorable circumstance or amenable surroundings in terms of a place to live, a birthplace or a neighborhood which affect us for the better. To give an example, suppose you are born as someone who is not particularly clever, but fortunately for you, you are born amidst a catalytic circumstance, born in a prospering community with a good standard of education available to everyone. Thus, with the application of a little effort in your studies, you can make up for your lack of innate cleverness with cleverness learned from your surroundings. The clear result of the catalytic circumstance. Those in the possession of such circumstance make it easier for themselves to further their good deeds during their life. And this is one way by which merit is self-catalytic. 2. Catalytic gift of well-being. These refer to the characteristic of one's physical and personal makeup that facilitate artisting of good karma. Example of such gift might be a golden voice which make everybody want to listen to what you have to say, no matter whether it be good or bad. A good singing voice that sounds good even if you cry. A beautiful or handsome physique which can make you become Miss Universe without having to do anything more than be born and grow up. Someone who is gifted in this way, but who instead of sitting on his laurels, continue to do good deeds all his life, will find that good deeds give their result instantly before their very eyes. 3. Catalytic timing. To be at the right place at the right time in the same way that we talk about the era of world cycle when people are born. In an era where people value virtue manifest themselves right from the time you are born. You will associate with the wise right from your childhood. You need never come under the influence of fools. Throughout your life, no matter whether you are generous, keep the precepts, meditate or do chanting, you will hear only words of encouragement from people around you, making it easier for us to excel at any of these practices. Thus, the result of one's meritorious action will be much quicker to see. 4. Catalytic discretion. To be born with good discretion and more importantly, the moral fiber to keep one's principles and apply one's dedication to one's lifestyle will facilitate the ripening of good karma. This catalysis is centered on the ability to teach yourself to improve in all aspects, will make you a born leader, never having to wait for others to persuade you or force you to do beneficial things. Besides, being able to discriminate between right and wrong, good and bad. You will be able to put your ethics into practice. Such a personal endowment will quicken the speed with which you see the fruits of your meritorious actions at the level of the lifestyle. In conclusion, performing merit will give the fruition of good deeds instantly at the level of the mind and the personality. There is no need to wait for the afterlife for these things. However, at the level of the lifestyle, you may have to wait much longer if you have to accrue only a small amount of merit in your past. However, for those who have a lot of merit in their past lives, they will see the fruition of merits very quickly in the present lifetime. Thus, those who are still skeptical about whether doing good deeds will really bring benefits to us at the level of our lifestyle should study the mechanism of catalysts and inhibitors to the fruition of good karma as outlined in this section. Now, why is care needed in the study of merit? Well, merit is difficult to understand because the effects of merit that we can see are the result of compound cause. Some of the good luck or good coincidence that we see from the merit we have stored up for ourselves from long ago. Some of the good luck will come from the act of merit which we have done recently which remain in mind. Thus, we need to have an understanding of merit otherwise. Looking at the outcome, we might come to the misunderstood conclusion that good deeds don't give rise to merit and might give up too easily. The other aspect is to understand correctly how to do sort of good deeds that accrue merit otherwise. Again, we might come to the conclusion that our efforts to do good deeds have nothing but disastrous effect on our future. Some people have such a strong conviction in merit that they think that merit and demerit is the only valuable way of evaluating actions in the world. However, such a narrow view can lead to some shortcomings of understanding. To take merit seriously can inspire you to do good deeds, avoid evil, and purify the mind. However, as one of the main characteristics of merit is that it accrues exclusively to the doer of a good deed, it tends to make Buddhists disinterested in what the people around them are doing. They may become interested only in their own personal destiny without thinking to try and upgrade the state of society or show concern for the destinies of those around them. Thus, the benefit of understanding merit is to make the best of our present to ensure a bright future. And so everyone, this is just only the first part of how the merit gives its outcome, about the time and the circumstance that will deliver its fruit. There will be more again and continue in the next episode, which is the last part of Blessing 5. So stay tuned, see you again next time.